of weariness at the end of the working week. You may even be looking forward to retirement. Well, here's someone who could be just the tonic you need.
Ivor Stokes looks like a fairly ordinary sort of bloke. Every morning, a quick bite to eat, and he's off to work. Except, in his case, it's been that way for 66 years. You see, Ivor Stokes is 81 and just about unstoppable.
I don't know what 81 should be. How should you feel when you're 81? Long beard? Oh, no. As long as you're healthy, you don't feel your age.
Some of Ivor's clients are getting on, so he visits them on the way to work.
Good morning, Via. I'm here. Would you mind opening the door for me and I'll come right up?
Is he a doctor, you ask? Well, not quite. He's an acupuncturist.
Now, you only need 2 in there today, Via, I think. It looks pretty good.
Yes,
The swelling's gone down.
Yes, I think it's fine.
And there's no pain anymore?
No pain.
Good, that's fine, isn't it?
Ivor was an international rag trade executive. At 65, instead of packing it in, Ivor packed his bags and headed for Hong Kong to learn the Chinese healing art. The family couldn't believe it.
They nearly had a fit. My eldest daughter said, she said a lot of silly things, but she also said, well, Dad, it doesn't matter as long as you don't intend to practice. And Polly said the same thing. So you have to fight that sort of thing in the family. They still think I'm a silly old fool, I know that.
But that's not what the patients think.
I mean, anyone that meets Ivor will think he's such a kind man. And when you come for treatment, you want somebody who's very kind and understanding, because you get all types, you know. And some of the people have a big problem, you know, drugs and things like that. So I just think Ivor's the man.
Hello, Mary. How have you been this week?
Ivor Stokes can't understand why anyone would want to retire.
I'd never want to do that. I'd miss every bit of it, every hour of it, every minute of it. No, I'd hate to do that. Old people, when they're living at home, if they haven't got anything to do, they get crotchety and crabby, and it's a boring existence, really. Your wife wants to cut your throat half the time. This is moxa, Mary, as you know. Just tell me if it gets too hot. I'm holding it about 1.5 inches away from the body.
Yeah, that's very comfortable.
Chinese say it's the only heat that penetrates downwards. Would you believe that? It's the point the Chinese call the master of qi, the master of energy. It rejuvenates the body cells. It has the same electromagnetic frequency as a normal cell, and that's one of its main advantages. Some feeling in
Many mainstream medicos scorn the weird glasses, burning sticks and laser beams, but Ivor claims it works.
Yes, they have to take it seriously because they crawl in and walk out. We've had so many people who just cannot walk up the stairs. One lady recently, we carried her up the stairs. So I went out there and there she was lying on the waiting room floor in the fetal position, head down, and she could hardly move. And we got her on the table, and it was a pinched sciatic nerve. After an hour's treatment, some massage, some moxa, some laser, she walked out.
It's not just the cure that attracts Ivor's patients. In fact, a lot of them come for the massage at the end.
Now, you could well be forgiven for thinking that's the end of the story, the end of a fairly hectic day for an 81-year-old man. Well, it's not, because you see, by night, Ivor Stokes is a teacher.
Right, everybody, we're going to, we'll go through the back and I'll call every movement. I love it. I love lecturing and I love teaching. And it's marvellous to see people coming to learn when, first of all, they've got 2 left hands. And after a few lessons, they've got everything flowing beautifully, and it becomes like a little club. The basic ingredient really is to keep your body supple. If your body's supple, your mind is supple also. Don't worry too much. Of course, worry is one of the worst things we can do in this modern life of ours. Too many people get all tied up mentally, you know, by worry and stress and strain. Don't overdo the wine, women and song bit, you know. Wake up, stay all night drinking and partying and all that sort of thing. But I think if you do everything in moderation, that is the basis of it. Everything.
Ivor Stokes with a nice philosophy. Elizabeth Jackson reporting. Well, that's it from this...